Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to cover a topic in math that's very important. It's a very important topic, but a lot of people tend to forget it after they've learned it, even though they shouldn't. So this topic is PEMDAS, parenthetically order of operations. So what is order of operations? Basically, this is a mathematical procedure, mathematical order we have to evaluating certain expressions. So PEMDAS is an acronym, and what does it stand for? Like PEMDAS here stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. This is the order in which we evaluate expressions in math. What do I mean by this? Let's take a look at this expression, example 1. 7 plus 3 times 2. Now, you might be thinking, well, let's do left to right, but that wouldn't be correct. That's not the proper way to go about it. We have to go through this checklist first and see what the first operation is. So first we say, are there any parentheses? Well, no, there's no parentheses here, nothing to evaluate. Any exponents? There's no exponents either. Is there multiplication or division? And there is multiplication, 3 times 2. So we prioritize this. 3 times 2 is 6, so it just becomes 7 plus 6. There's no more division. Is there any addition or subtraction? Yep, there's still addition of 7 plus 6, which is 13. So that's a relatively simple example. Let's try this next one. So we got 8 plus 4 in parentheses plus 3. So we have to run through the checklist now. Are there any parentheses? Of course there are. It's 8 plus 4. And 8 plus 4 ends up being 12. And we have to add the plus 3 as well, because we have to bring down the original expression. There's no exponents, no multiplication or division, but there is addition. And 12 plus 3 is just 15. So that's the simple example like this. 2 to the 3 plus 4 times 2. Again, run through the checklist. Are there any parentheses? No. Are there exponents? There are. 2 to the 3, that's an exponent. Now 2 to the power 3 happens to be 8. So we rewrite it as 8 plus 4 times 2. Is there any multiplication or division? There is. 4 times 2 is 8, so we rewrite it as 8 plus 8. And we're left with some addition, which makes this evaluate to 16. So yeah, it's a pretty simple checklist, pretty simple examples so far, but there is a rule you need to be aware of. Now you might see this portion here, PEMDAS. You might be saying, well, okay, multiplication always is before division and addition is always before subtraction, but that's not necessarily the case. If you have something like this, you always evaluate multiplication and division left to right, regardless of what comes first. So here you do the multiplication first, 42 over 2, and that ends up being 21. But even if the division was first and then you had multiplication, you would still do the division first, because division and multiplication go hand in hand, and do it left to right. 2 over 2 is 1, 6, and this ends up being 6. Same thing for addition and subtraction. Even if you have subtraction first, like, I don't know, 2 minus 1 plus 3, you do the subtraction first, not the addition, even though addition comes first in the PEMDAS abbreviation. 2 minus 1 is just 1, plus 3 equals 4. So make sure you're aware of that. Make sure you're doing multiplication and division, as well as addition and subtraction, in the order that they appear. But remember, the operations of multiplication and division come before the operations of addition and subtraction. Oh, I'm sorry, multiplication and division, I believe. Okay, so let's do another example, a little more difficult one. 5 plus 3 squared minus 4. Are there any parentheses? Of course there are. 5 plus 3 is in parentheses, and 5 plus 3 is 8. Are there any exponents? Yes, 8 squared, 64. Now the only operation left is subtraction, so we do 64 minus 4, and that's 60. Another example here. 6 plus 2 times 4 to the power 2 minus 5. So we have to look at the parentheses. What's in the parentheses? Because that comes first. 4 to the power 2 minus 5. Well, let's bring all this down. 4 to the power 2 is just 16. Right? And then 16 minus 5 is just 11. So what's inside the parentheses is 11. Now, we did parentheses. Any exponents? Not anymore. We got rid of the exponent because it was in the parentheses. Multiplication? There is multiplication. 2 times 11 is 22. And now the only operation left is addition. So we should get 28. Let's do one last more difficult example. 12 plus 6 divided by 3 times 2 plus 4 to the power 2. So we have to look at the order here. Parentheses. There are actually two pairs of parentheses here. And we have to evaluate. There's no order like, oh, we have to evaluate this one first or this one first. No. We can evaluate just as long as we get rid of the parentheses, it's all good. So 12 plus 6 is 18. 18. And divided by what's 3 times 2 is just 6 plus 4 squared. Okay, we did that. Do we have any exponents here? We do. 4 squared is 16. 18 divided by 6 plus 16. 18 divided by 6 is just 3. We do division first. And 3 plus 16 is 19. So the last example, I'm going to leave as an exercise to do after you're done watching the video, is this problem down here. 25 minus 4 times 3 in parentheses plus 2 squared times 5. So evaluate that and leave your answer in the comment down below. Alright guys, that's it for PEMDAS, or order of operations. This is a very essential topic in math, so it's very important that you understand it because many people get confused by it. And if you understand it, it will help you a lot more in more advanced math concepts like algebra and whatnot. So yeah, that's about it for PEMDAS. Make sure you like the video, comment the answer you get, and share this to anyone who might find it helpful. I also want to mention that we now have subtitles in 4 languages, in English of course, and we also have in Hindi, Mandarin Chinese, and Tagalog. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and click on captions and change the language to whatever you're comfortable with. Alright guys, that's all for today. See you guys next time.